Hello, my people. How's that light? Hold on a second. My people. Man, this place is a mess. There she blows. Actually, we'll do it back. Give you a little backlight. So, man, what an adventure we had today. Whew, it was a long one, man. It's like, shoot, 7:41. I got up at like 10 o'clock this morning. Man, it's been a long day. Anyway, that's a lot longer than travel-wise than the other ones. So, well, let's start from the top because it was just full of adventures. I tell you what. I tell you what. So, start off the day at about 5:45 in the morning to the slam, ping of a truck door, jarring me out of my slumber. And I could tell it was an old truck because the ping sound, that the old solid metal doors make, And I woke up and I'm like, what in the world? Because I'm up there, top of Blue Pass, off on a Forest Service road, about a mile up the road. The only person I saw up there at all the day before was a guy way down at the end of the road, a few miles down the road. So somebody parked right next to me, man. They were like right there. And then there's like silence, and then I hear a guy walk around my whole van, and I was just sitting there on my bed like, oh man, reach over, grab my bear spray, just in case. You never know, there's some crazy guys out there. I haven't met them yet, but they are out there, I hear. So, then I hear a generator kick on, shut off, and then this guy starts up a chainsaw and it's like revving it up like right here walking around my bed, and my heart was like racing. And then I hear he like sets it in the back of his, he must be warming it up or something, sets it in the back of his truck, I'm guessing, and I hear him drive back down the road a little ways, and then I hear the chainsaw and he's cutting trees. So then I was like, whew, or cutting up firewood or something. So my heart rate settled back down. And I fell back asleep for another 4 hours. It was nice. And then the guy, at like 11 o'clock, I was making up some tea and what have you, enjoying my morning nice and slow. And 11 o'clock, enjoying my morning. And the life of a rambler. Same guy pulls up right next to me. This old guy with like hair all crazy up here, like this tall, comes out of his truck and he's like, hope I didn't wake you yesterday or this morning. Hope I didn't wake you up. And I was like, oh, it's not a problem, And he's like, I was just cutting up some firewood. Got another load coming up. So there he goes. Grab another load of firewood. Whatever. So then after that, barrel on down the mountain. And I was going like 60 miles an hour. I don't like to go much faster than that. Downhill, down Blue Pass. People are just going crazy to get around me. Like as soon as somebody sees the back of a beat-up bus, they're like, I got to get around that guy, no matter how fast. 60 miles an hour. Come on, man, that's pretty good speed. So, and there'd be like the normal car length that you leave in front of your car when you're going down a mountain at 60 miles an hour. There'd be about double that to the next car. And people would be like, almost getting hit in the other lane just to get in there and fill up that little tiny. Come on, people. I should put a sticker on the back or something. I don't know. Like there is on every other bus, I guess. So anyway, then what happened? Let's see here. So I went traveling around quite a bit. Where did I go from there? Oh, I went into Ellensburg. Hung out there for a while. Walked around the town. I like that place. Then, then I decided to drive down. I didn't really decide. I just kind of was driving along, So I drove down the Yakima River Canyon Road or something like that. It's where the Yakima River goes down, man. Tons of people down there rafting or tubing the river, you know, floating down, drinking beer. Looked like a good old time, and pulled off at one of the spots. And I thought to myself, why don't I pull the bike off the back and bike down a little bit of this canyon? So I started biking down. There's not really a shoulder or anything like that, so I was like, oh, hey, there's a gravel road. It said private road or whatever, but who cares? So I start biking up that gravel road, and it just goes to a bunch of orchards. Turn around and go up a different one, and I'm just climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, getting a good workout in. And then it just starts coasting down and meets up with this other road. And I was like, yeah, what the hell? And so that one's all paved. And then, what do you know, it takes me right back to my van. Like, perfectly. And it was awesome. I did this perfect little loop. Somehow, I didn't even know there was a loop there. Nobody did. Then what? Oh, yeah, then. So I decided I was going to drive up somewhere towards Snoqualmie Pass or something to camp for the night. Man, driving through whatever's between, I guess it'd be like the Ellensburg area. Man, there's like 60-mile-an-hour winds or something. Just keeping this thing on the road was like a workout. I'm like, like crazy, man. Going like 45 up the, like just a gentle grade because it's a head-on wind, and it's just blowing me all over the place. Trucks would pass me, and I'd be in this little, it'd be slightly turbulent, like kind of shaking and stuff, but I wouldn't be blowing around, and then all of a sudden they'd creep ahead. Semi-trucks would be passing me, by the way. Creep ahead, and then I was having, like, the steering wheel would just be jerking all over the place. Whew, man, this thing catches wind like you wouldn't believe. But I think those truck drivers understand that I'd pass them on, you know, the real steep stuff, because this puppy will do 45 no matter what. Just gotta keep it in third gear. And they'd like tip their hat to me or whatever, or nod, give me a little wave, because they'd pass me back up on the more gradual hills. But I know what it's like now. To be behind the wheel of them big rigs, the old 18-wheeler, listening to some Alabama. Anyway, so now I'm down here. It took me forever to find a spot. I was just driving around Forest Service roads. All of them led to like pay campsites, which I'm not going to do that, man. And then finally I made it down Tinkham Road or something like that. And there's just a ton of little dispersed camping pullouts alongside of this road. This one's not very nice. It is packed up here, I tell you what. I think it's because it's supposed to be, I tell you what. I don't know why. Anyway, I think it's supposed to be warm this weekend, so everybody's heading for the hills. But this is why I got like a swamp over here. It's just teeming with vampire-like bugs. But I only plan on staying the night, and then I'm going to go hit some sweet trail in the morning. Kendall's Catwalk, one of my favorites, and then creep on down the mountain still yet a little bit more. So, alright folks, I don't know what day this is. Doesn't really matter, who cares? I don't even know what day it is. If that makes any sense. I've been rambling on for 9 minutes. Man, nobody's ever going to watch any of these either. Anyway, it's good to have somebody to talk to. My little buggy-eyed friend there. Alright, well, yeah, it's already 7:50 now. Holy smokes. And I haven't eaten anything, so I'm going to get to that. Man, coming up on 10 minutes. Alright, guys. Chitter chatter.